Ugh. Alright. Last video before we hop into some college football 26. I want to see this because I want to react to this video because I've had my I had I haven't streamed long enough to have my opinion out there, but as someone who's played Madden for the last 13, 15 years, probably longer, it's kind of crazy how far away they've gone from the fun aspect of what Madden was and how much fun, like how much closer they're getting that they bring in the microtransactions. Like Ultimate Team is pushed, College Ultimate Team is pushed, but like you don't really see pushes towards like Road to Glory, franchise, anything like that, like Superstar mode, whatever. Even like Superstar KO, that they kind of added that mode and then it was just whatever after a while. And then you had um Draft Champions, which I think was their best mode other than online mode, at least other than Ultimate Team. You had Draft Champions, which was a fire mode in Madden 16, Madden 17 is when it first came out. And that shit was fucking fun as shit. Like it was the best. Like it was new. It was fun as shit. You didn't have to pay for the best cards. You didn't have to. You could just play Madden and have some of the best cards in the game and not have to really pay for them. Now it's just like here's Ultimate Team. You got nothing else online besides play now. Have fun. And we're not gonna do anything with franchise. We're not gonna do anything with Superstar mode. We're not gonna do anything with Road to Glory. It's kind of just like all those modes are copy and paste with a little bit of a difference to them every year, to where Ultimate Team every year is going to have new promos, new packs, new bundles, new limiteds. Like they just drop everything at one. They just drop all that for Ultimate Team throughout the year. Like there's certain guys in the league in Madden who are top tier guys and they don't have face scans. And it's just like, it's not a crazy thing, but it's like the presentation. You should have George Pickens in the game. You should have your top guy should be in the game. Shador should be in the game. Like people want to see these guys in the game because it's their favorite players or their favorite team or whatever, and the presentation's not there, and that's like EA has gone from stingy to stingier to stingiest in the last couple years. And I'm not going to say 2K is any better, but 2K is a lot better with it than I think Madden is. 2K, you can do a lot more. They got constantly updating, even just like player models or tattoos, whatever. Like that's a big thing I think a lot of people don't like about Madden is your mainstream game doesn't have tattoos, to where modders make this shit. And it's like, if a modder can make it, why can't EA? And it's like, I get most of it's probably like rights issues that you gotta get rights to this shit, but it's also like you're a $1 billion company that has suckled the fucking money out of people for the last 10, 15 years. Or well, no, would be what, 13? Like 13ish, because I think Madden Ultimate Team, or no, Mutt started in Madden 25, Madden 15. So about 11 years they've been just give me all your fucking schmeckles, as MMG would say. And it's just like, how much more money can you get from people and creators pushing your product that you can't even just make a good game for people to play? Like, I don't know. But EA is just, it's one of those companies where you'll never win against EA. They've made too much money. People are going to constantly buy the games either way. Like, I bought the game, but um it's you're never going to win against EA. They're going to constantly do what they want to do. They don't listen to the community. And that's just it. It is what it is. But we're going to get into this video. It says, EA, we need to talk, by Buradex. Buradox. And that's, you can even see it, bro. Like, this is the shit that they push the most out of. 150 $10, $5, 25, 75, 50. Like, this is the shit they push the most of is, well, buy these and then buy packs and you may get a good card. And it's gambling, and it sucks because it's gambling for kids that's legal already.
EA is bringing microtransactions to single-player modes, and it is only going...
Whoa, huh? Nah, if they bring microtransactions to single player modes in bro, if I go back into college football today when we're playing and I could find one, bro, that's fucking disgusting, bro. People can't even casually play now without people fucking pay to win this, that, pay to look good, like whatever it is. It's like, how are you gonna charge people in a fucking single player mode? Fucking disgusting.
To get worse from this very moment, but I believe if we act now, there is still time to make change. I don't care if I never work with them. Again, I feel lied to. I feel betrayed, and I don't believe in the direction the game is going.
Yeah, nah. Especially with how MMG's been with Madden over the years. Like, he was getting flown out just a couple years ago for the Madden preview for content creators. And now that MMG's put out content where it's like the game isn't as good as it used to be, they want to fucking ban them from coming to creator events. It's like, you wonder why your top guys don't play the game anymore, because you fucking drain them of content. You make them put out all this content for your fucking game, but the game isn't good, and when they give you feedback, you don't want to fucking partner with them anymore. It's crazy that it's just like they take their biggest creators, like, this is probably your biggest college football content creator right here, with his rebuilds, with his imperialisms, with everything that he does. He's probably your biggest college football content creator right now. And if you want to talk Madden, you have KKS, you have guys like that. But if you want to talk about the biggest Madden YouTuber, it's fucking MMG. And MMG constantly talks about how bad of a company EA is, and because he does that, they don't want to work with him. Well, I wouldn't want to work with a company anyway if you're not going to listen to my feedback because you're just worried about Ultimate Team, or you're worried about making more money when the game needs to be fixed. The game needs fine-tuning, and when I tell you that, you're just like, oh, you're just hating on the company. Like, no, I'm not hating. It's just, this is the shit that should be done already, and you're not doing it as a fucking billion-dollar company.
In any longer. You can hate me, you can like me, please just listen to me for a few moments, because what EA is doing with microtransactions is going to ruin single-player modes, Dynasty, Road to Glory. If they don't see any community pushback, it is going to get really ugly. However, it is not too late for them to correct their mistake either. Over the next couple weeks, starting today, you will see hashtag CFB play don't pay across all social medias. I will be putting this under every single post until they address the issue. You can't just sneak microtransactions in, have us creators super excited to play the game, say nothing about it at Chicago, and just expect this to be cool. Expect us to all be so excited and happy about the game still. Nobody is happy. As this has been discovered, I'm just getting more and more upset. Okay, let's calm down. Let's get back to what is even going on. To put it very simply, EA has taken a faster XP slider that was in Road to Glory in the previous two titles, and they've removed it. They've taken a faster Coach XP slider that was in Dynasty the last 2 years, and they have taken it away. What did they replace it with? Microtransactions, where you can pay them to upgrade your player in Road to Glory a little bit faster.
Oh, another 2K feature. Oh, you playing Road to Glory? You want to upgrade your player faster? Pay me. Pay me your fucking hard-earned dollar fucking bills. Pay me. And you can upgrade your player. Fuck you. You tell me I gotta pay you instead of just, if I want to play casually and get my player upgraded faster, I gotta pay you now to do it? No. That's fucking insane, bro.
You can pay them to upgrade your coach a little bit quicker. You just got to get out that checkbook, sign it away to EA, give them some money. It is so upsetting to me just with the way they tried to sneak this in there as well, with the way they've implemented it. It's hard to find. I didn't even know this existed until a few days ago when I saw some people that were tweeting about it. And then yesterday on Sunday, I was actually able to find out how to even do this stuff in Dynasty. So I'm going to take you through the Dynasty portion. Then I'm going to take you through the Road to Glory portion. You will see where the issue lies. First of all, 90% of the time, I'll just do an offline file because on 26, the menus were faster. You have save points, which is good for the end of seasons, especially in series. And this is what you're going to see the settings look like if you were to do an offline file on 27. You're going to have the option to still use your membership bonuses to get faster coach XP, but there is a missing setting here. If you were to do a Cloud Dynasty, which seems to be where they're trying to push everybody, they say there's faster updates, faster simulation, you can play with friends, you got the team builder on there. Well, this is where they want to push everybody to an online mode where you have to be connected to the internet for where most people are still just playing single player. Dynasty settings in here is where you will see it. Coach level purchases. It is only on these online files. If you do a single player offline file, you won't even have the option for this to be in your settings.
Oh, this
shit
is fucking disgusting to watch.
Why is this an issue? If you don't want to spend money on the game, you don't have to.
It's making me fucking hot, bro. Because there should never be microtransactions in fucking single-player modes, bro. You should never be able to pay when I'm in a single-player mode. If I'm
just be more fun to have a harder dynasty. The issue is they remove settings that made it easier to gain XP as a coach on this game while also replacing it with those microtransactions. Remember how I said in college football 25 and 26, you could have a fast and fastest XP setting? Well, that isn't in 27. You have normal, slowest, and slower. They literally just remove the feature for no reason. And the funny thing is modders on PC have already been able to find it is still in the game files. It's just hidden so people can't access it. That is
Oh, thank God for modders, bro. They can fucking expose this shit to its fucking core, bro. This rotten fucking
it's all
company.
allegedly. I haven't seen it. I don't know how easy it would be for them to actually turn it back on, but I imagine it couldn't be too hard to put in a feature that has been there for years. It's a simple setting. Anyway, we'll talk about the MVP Plus membership stuff later. I already said I wasn't happy with it a month ago. This is what just really upsets me. The fact that you could
$100. $100 for a fucking offline coach. For an offline dynasty, for me to upgrade my coach to max level 100.
Spend 12,000 points. This is ultimate team stuff that I've seen in past games. Now it's in single player modes. If you wanted to purchase this, they take you over to the store. You don't have the funds for it. $100. $100 if you want to just max out your coach. It's actually even more predatory in Road to Glory, especially since there's no online part of Road to Glory. It's just a single player experience for like 50 games. We will get there, but basically, if you do an offline file, you won't even have this option. If you do a cloud one though, that is when you'll see this and it's actually in the game. It's just been very quiet. They didn't say anything about this. They just casually removed the faster coach XP sliders and replaced the ability to upgrade your coach with microtransactions. It's ridiculous. In fact, C4 did a test where he won every game and every natty for 10 years and only got to a level 48 on the normal coach speed. It's just way too...
That's fucking insane. Holy shit, bro. 10 years of straight winning every... Bro, what? Okay, and then you got fucking EA fucking nut gobblers down here. Tay Snowman, did you upgrade your coach properly? Because probably not, because you're a Madden casual. Tay, come here. There should be no reason that if I upgrade my coach in any fucking way, I only get 48 levels from back to 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 back natties and winning every game in them seasons.
Coach speed has always been a little bit too slow for my taste. So what I discovered was what was more fun for rebuilds was to turn it to fastest on college football 26. And I enjoyed it, but then they just removed that feature and said, if you want to upgrade a little bit faster, it's going to cost you some money. I didn't want to rush to conclusions on Thursday when I found this out though. So I shot a text over to one of the devs that always is very responsive. And sure enough, there was no reply back. Yeah, we took it out, but I also understand there's really nothing he could say here that was going to come off well if they took it out because there are microtransactions coming. I also want to use this portion of the video before I continue to rip into EA. I'm ripping into the higher ups here. I'm not ripping into the devs. It is not the devs' fault. It's not their decisions that are leading to these microtransactions. It's someone higher up that is saying, we need to make more money. Let's get more revenue out of this. Maybe Ultimate Team and Cut isn't cutting it because no one cares about College Ultimate Team. But I'm not blaming the devs. The devs did an amazing job.
And that's fucking bullshit, because there's definitely more than a couple tens of thousands of people that still play College Ultimate Team. And if they're all putting, say, at least $100 a week into that shit, that's still so much fucking bread for EA. So I don't want to, they definitely can't say they're not making the money on it. And it's definitely not the developers of the game. Like, the devs can only do so much with what they're giving rights to do, or the okay to do, when the higher ups are just sitting there making all the fucking money and just not putting their hands on the game, and are still dictating how the game is going to be played and how it should be presented to people.
And that is the
when
part
they've probably never played a Madden or a college football game ever.
that sucks to me the most.
Or if they do play it, they're fucking terrible at the game. They're fucking trash because they never played video games a day in their fucking life. Like, if you ever watch IGN when they play fucking games, bro, IGN never take their fucking advice, because they give games a 5 out of 10, and when you watch them play, they play like fucking toddlers. They play like they've never used a fucking controller or a mouse and keyboard a day in their fucking life.
This is the best game they have put out. It's not even close. There's the least amount of bugs. There's still a couple huge ones that need to be addressed, and I am sure they'll get to it. But the devs cooked. The devs did a good job, and it is all going to be overshadowed because of this microtransaction slop that they've put in. At the moment, all I want to do is just film Hawaii Episode 2 because I'm having so much fun with that Dynasty series, but I can't, because we have to get this hashtag trending, we have to get it going, and we have to make sure that EA actually addresses this. I believe a very good starting point is looking at College Football 26. Bring back 2 simple features on the Dynasty side, simply the ability to have a faster and fastest coach XP speed setting. Then on the Road to Glory side, the ability to edit the XP sliders so you can control how fast your player gets XP. See, even for this Dynasty save I had it set to 170 because I didn't think it was fast enough. Most people, if they really want to have fun, could put it at 300. If we go back over to College Football 27, you will see that none of that is there. And it takes all of this awesome effort that they put in to try and really recapture the best of college football games, and it throws it out the window if you are just going to focus on microtransactions. It makes me sick that you spent years building up community trust, saying that this was our game. This is all for us. Nobody, not a single person out there was like, what would make our game better? What would make me want to play college football more? Oh, I know. Being able to buy coach levels, being able to buy upgrades for my player that is now way too slow to upgrade. I mean, look at this. There is no setting to control your XP sliders in Road to Glory anymore. And let's just see how expensive it could be to upgrade your player. I started as a 2-star. I was curious what would happen. Our max overall is only 80 for the time being, but we could potentially spend 6,500 points just getting our player from a 55 to
Bro, that's $50 fucking dollars to upgrade to an 80 overall. That's fucking disgusting, bro. Like, what the fuck?
an 80 overall in a single player mode. That is like $50. Oh no, I accidentally clicked it. I hate myself. At least those points were not bought by me. They just came with the pre-order. Actually, though, that raises a great point. If you wanted to give EA the benefit of the doubt, if you wanted to say, if someone's not going to play Ultimate Team, how are they going to spend this cash that they get from the pre-order? They just want to give them an ability to upgrade their coach or pay to upgrade their player. You could say that, but at the same time, they removed the settings that made it possible for us to get that sandbox experience, for it to feel like our game. If you're removing those settings so we can't faster progress unless we pay, then I don't think it was with that nice intent of let's give people another incentive if they did pay for the pre-order. We are keeping a very close eye on what those sliders do in college football
people have for fucking
and 25. If you try to bring them back but tweak it to where fastest isn't that fast anymore, to where fastest is more like normal, we will catch on very fast because there's amazing people in this community like Max Plays College Football that is very good at data. I don't think you understand. There is nobody that is on board with this. All of us creators all think the same thing. We were all sitting there going through early access filming like, what is going on? The past 2 years, it felt so much more open during some of that early access capture, and Not the Expert put out a good tweet about that too. Let's just say I allegedly didn't feel as free this year. I didn't feel like I could have any constructive criticism in the same way. I really don't know where I feel like the direction of the college football series is going to go. I think the dev
Like,
team...
like, how are you not gonna let your fucking top creators criticize the game and give you feedback because you want them to act like the game is so fucking perfect? Oh my god, it's a never-ending fucking shithole of just EA slopping
and the
it.
people that work on the game are incredible and they're really doing good things. But if they're forced to bring more microtransactions forward, if they are forced to continue doing all this stuff that isn't really for the consumer, but more for extra revenue, I just think that is going to be overshadowed and it's not going to be as fun. As I have cooled down, I really am more just disappointed than even mad. I was already pretty frustrated with how some of the things were going behind the scenes up to this. And so for nobody to ever mention to me that microtransactions were coming, probably because they knew my reaction wasn't going to be happy, is just...
Yeah, especially because he does primarily rebuild, so he needs the coaching to be able to do the rebuilds faster. Like, he can't wait fucking 2 weeks to fucking film a fucking rebuild. Like, or you're not getting XP enough, so you're not getting better play. You're not getting the same tier players as you would get last year. So now you have to fucking grind this whole fucking time to not even get good players in the pool because you're not getting high enough levels to have your coach at max level yet. And it doesn't even seem like you could get there with how
the
much
icing on the
that
cake.
other
It's
guy
so
played and
frustrating.
couldn't get to
Nobody
level
considers that hurts my
100.
brand. That hurts my trust with you guys. I just look stupid now. I shouldn't have to spend my early access time looking for hidden things that aren't mentioned instead of just filming, having fun with the game, and recording videos. I do this because I have a lot of fun playing these games, and I've tried to do my part behind the scenes the last few years to try and make this game better with what is feasible. But ultimately, it's probably led to a few bug patches that might not have been caught otherwise. It just feels like everything took a complete 180 from what I'd been hearing behind the scenes and what was coming in the future. I mean, I voiced my issues in Chicago about the MVP membership, but what I've learned is I really can't do all that much. Even with a partnership with them, it is trending in a direction that is more restricted. It's not what I signed up for, and I don't care about whatever money they throw my way. They have lost all of my trust with this. Maybe I was too passive. Maybe I was too immature. I know I've made mistakes over these years, but I'm just not going to continue to work with something I don't believe in. When I liked the direction the game was going in, it made...
Go, you got, and it's not even really like standing on morals, bro. It's just standing on what is obviously right. Like, you're standing on what everybody thought the game was going to be, and now the game is completely fucking flipped over your head to where they basically screwed content creators because now they promoted this fucking game and now they have to backtrack because EA's doing slime shit like this.
Sense, but I don't believe in that anymore. I'm going to do everything I can moving forward to stop the microtransaction push because I've always wanted to do the best by the community, and it is obvious that and what EA is thinking about are no longer on the same path. My final thoughts are, I really hope that they just listen to everybody that is voicing their frustration. I really hope that we see in that first title update the opportunity to use those fast XP sliders again, because it is something that I believe should be able to come back really quick. I also want to reiterate, do not go attacking any of these devs. I don't believe most of the people I interact with or the devs are in charge of making decisions like this. They did a very good job with this game. I love College Football 27, so please don't go after them. But with that being said, I will be on social media. You know the hashtag CFB, play, don't pay. I'm going to be there because I'm not going to shut up about this. EA is bringing...
Yeah, bro, it's fucking crazy how fucking easily they can fucking flip everything on their fucking head. Like, now, oh my god.